This is All India Radio. We now bring you a special news program on COVID-19. Good evening. I am Anuja Kumar and with me is Vaibhav Srivastav. The headlines. Centre extends lockdown for 2 more weeks with effect from 4th of May. Relaxations in green zone areas. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds separate meetings to review aviation and power sector. Railway Ministry to run Shramik special trains to move stranded migrant workers and others. First special train from Telangana leaves for Jharkhand today. Health Ministry says recovery rate improves to above 25% in 14 days. No shortage of medical equipment. 200 new mandis from 7 states join e-NAM platform for marketing of agriculture produce. And International Labour Day is being observed today. The centre today decided to extend the ongoing lockdown by 2 weeks from 4th of this month. The Ministry of Home Affairs issued an order under the Disaster Management Act 2005 to further extend the lockdown. The Home Ministry said the decision has been taken after a comprehensive review of the COVID-19 situation. More from our correspondent.
The prohibited activities include travel by air, rail, metro and interstate movement by road, running up schools, colleges and other educational institutions, hospitality services, cinema halls, malls, gymnasiums, sports complexes. All social, political, cultural and other kind of gatherings and religious places or places of worship for public will also remain shut. Movement of persons by air, rail and road is allowed for select purposes as permitted by Ministry of Home Affairs. Outside the containment zone falling within red zones, certain activities are prohibited in addition to those prohibited throughout the country, which includes plying of cycle rickshaws and auto rickshaws, running of taxis and cab aggregators, intra-district and inter-district plying of buses, and barber shops, spas and saloons. Industrial establishment in urban areas including special economic zones, export-oriented units, industrial estates and industrial townships with access control have been permitted. Construction activities in urban areas have been limited to in-situ construction where workers are available on site and no workers are required to be brought in from outside. E-commerce activities in red zones are permitted only in respect of essential goods. Private offices can operate up to 33% strength as per requirement with the remaining persons working from home. All government offices shall function with senior officers of the level of Deputy Secretary and above at full strength and the remaining staff attending up to 33% as per requirement. Most of the commercial and private establishments have been allowed in the red zones, which includes print and electronic media, IT and IT-enabled services, data and call centers, cold storage and warehousing services, private security and facility management services, and services provided by self-employed persons except for barbers. In the green zones, all activities are permitted except the limited number of activities which are prohibited throughout the country irrespective of the zone. However, buses can operate with up to 50% seating capacity. Anupam Mishra, AR News, Delhi.
In Tamil Nadu, the 17-member committee on lockdown led by the Finance Secretary Krishnan submitted its report to the Chief Minister Edappadi Palaniswamy today. The Medical Experts Committee and all the district collectors have also given their views to the Chief Minister on how to go about relaxing the restrictions once the blanket lockdown gets over. Meanwhile, number of new COVID-19 infected cases has exceeded the mark of 200 on a single day in the state today. More from our correspondent.
The state government is to make an announcement on relaxing the restrictions in tune with the Union Home Ministry guidelines after the cabinet meeting, which is expected tomorrow. Health Minister Dr. Vijay Bhaskar claims that the state is still in the safe zone. He has said the number of tests has increased to the country's highest of 9,615 on a single day today, which is being further augmented. He said the current testing rate is 165 per lakh people as against the national average of 65 per lakh. He maintains that the state also ranks first in the discharge of patients at 54% and a fatality rate of 1.1%. Jai Singh, AR News, Chennai.
A total of 35,043 COVID-19 cases have been reported in the country so far. As per the Health Ministry officials, 8,889 patients have recovered and have been discharged from the hospitals, while 1,147 patients have died. Briefing media in New Delhi today, a health ministry official said the recovery rate has improved to above 25% in 14 days, which is a positive sign. Just over 25,000 people are under medical supervision.
पिछले 24 घंटों में भारत में कोविड-19 के 1993 कंफर्म केसेस आए हैं, जिससे कि हमारी टोटल कंफर्म केसेस की संख्या अब 35,043 केसेस हो चुकी है। इनमें से 25,007 केसेस प्रेजेंटली एक्टिव मेडिकल सुपरविजन में हैं। अगर हम पिछले 24 घंटे में देखें तो 564 पेशेंट्स क्योर हो चुके हैं, जिससे कि हमारी टोटल टैली ऑफ रिकवर्ड केसेस बढ़कर अब 8,888 हो चुकी है। इस तरीके से हम देखते हैं तो हम पाते हैं कि हमारा रिकवरी रेट निरंतर बढ़ते हुए अब 25.37% हो चुका है।
He said state and district administration should ensure thorough focused efforts that red and orange zone districts break the chain of transmission through effective and stringent containment measures.
जैसे कि आप सभी को पता है कि देश के विभिन्न जिलों को रेड, ऑरेंज और ग्रीन जोन में बांटा गया है। राज्य और जिला प्रशासन द्वारा कंसंट्रेटेड एफर्ट्स करते हुए यह इंश्योर करना है कि जिन भी जिलों में केस आए हैं, यानी कि रेड या ऑरेंज डिस्ट्रिक्ट, वहां पर इफेक्टिव और स्ट्रिंजेंट कंटेन मेजर्स के थ्रू चेन ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन को ब्रेक किया जाए। केसेज एंड कॉन्टैक्ट, यानी कि जितने भी केसेज आए हैं उनको और उनके कॉन्टैक्ट को मैप किया जाए। वह केसेज और उनके कॉन्टैक्ट, उनका ज्योग्राफिकल डिस्पर्शन क्या है, उसको एनालाइज किया जाए।
The chairman of Empowered Group 3 said production of hydroxychloroquine has been augmented from 12.2 crore tablets to 30 crore per month now, and 9 crore tablets have been supplied as against the requirement of 2.5 crore tablets. He said against a demand for 35 lakh combined RT-PCR testing kits, ICMR has ordered more than 21 lakh and close to 14 lakh kits have already been received. He said the centre has decided to handhold states in purchasing VTMs and RNA extraction kits. The chairman said maximum demand for PPEs is projected at 2 crores and the government has placed orders for over 2.2 crores. He informed that domestic production has risen to 1.87 lakh per day. He said from a production capacity of around 3,300 COVID-19 PPEs per day in March end, in 1 month the government has increased the capacity to 1.8 lakh PPEs per day and soon it will be above 2 lakh per day. He said more than 4 lakh oxygen cylinders are available, which is sufficient for today's requirements. The government has placed order for more than 1 lakh oxygen cylinders and industrial oxygen too is being converted into medical oxygen. The Empowered Group chairman said through hand-holding and facilitation and assistance through training and installation, demand for ventilators is being met. He said against a total demand of 75,000 ventilators, close to 20,000 are available and additional orders have been placed for more than 60,000. He expressed confidence of meeting the full requirements of the nation. A Home Ministry official said today that the ministry has allowed movement of stranded persons such as students, migrant workers, tourists and pilgrims through rail as well.
आज गृह मंत्रालय ने आदेश जारी कर उन लोगों की आवाजाही की अनुमति रेल द्वारा भी दी है जो लॉकडाउन की वजह से फंसे हुए हैं, जैसे स्टूडेंट्स, माइग्रेंट लेबर, टूरिस्ट और पिलग्रिम्स। इसके लिए संबंधित राज्य सरकारें एवं रेलवे बोर्ड उचित व्यवस्था करेंगे और सभी हेल्थ प्रोटोकॉल्स का अनुपालन सुनिश्चित करेंगे।
She said the Ministry of Home Affairs has reiterated to all states and union territories that as per the consolidated revised guidelines on lockdown measures, no separate passes are required for thorough traffic of trucks and goods carriers, including empty trucks.
आर्थिक गतिविधियों को और आवश्यक वस्तुओं की समयबद्ध आपूर्ति के लिए ये जरूरी है कि गुड्स ट्रैफिक को इंटरस्टेट बॉर्डर्स पर रोका नहीं जाए। दिशा निर्देशों के बावजूद देश के कुछ हिस्सों में ट्रक्स और गुड कैरियर्स की मूवमेंट में समस्या आ रही है। गृह मंत्रालय ने फिर से स्पष्ट किया है कि ट्रक्स और गुड्स कैरियर्स की मूवमेंट के लिए चाहे वे भरे हुए ट्रक्स हों या खाली हों, अलग से पास की आवश्यकता नहीं है। राज्य सरकारों को अनुरोध किया गया है कि वे सुनिश्चित करें कि जिला प्रशासन एवं फील्ड एजेंसीज इन निर्देशों का पालन करें।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today held a detailed meeting on the power sector and took stock of the impact of COVID-19. He also discussed various long-term reforms for enhancing sustainability, resilience and efficiency of the sector. The discussions included measures regarding ease of doing business, propagation of renewables, flexibility in supply of coal, role of public-private partnerships, and boosting investment in the power sector. Mr. Modi emphasized the significance of the power sector in propelling the economy. The need for effective enforcement of contracts for attracting private investments was also discussed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today also held a comprehensive meeting to review the strategies that could help in making India's civil aviation sector more efficient. It was decided that the Indian airspace should be effectively used in such a manner that the flying time is reduced, benefiting the travelling public and also helping the airlines to save costs in close cooperation with the Department of Military Affairs.
The Ministry of Railways has decided to run Shramik special trains from Labour Day today to move migrant workers, pilgrims, tourists, students and other persons stranded at different places due to the lockdown. These special trains will be run from point to point on the request of both the concerned state governments as per the standard protocols. The railways and state governments shall appoint senior officials as nodal officers for coordination and smooth operation of these Shramik specials. The passengers have to be screened by the sending states and only those found asymptomatic would be allowed to travel. Sending state governments will have to bring these persons in batches that can be accommodated in the train to the designated railway station in sanitized buses. It will be mandatory for every passenger to wear face cover. Meals and drinking water would be provided to the passengers by the sending states at the originating station.
The first Shramik Special Express from Telangana today left for Jharkhand, carrying a total of 1,225 migrant workers. Most of the workers are construction workers from the IIT Hyderabad at Kandhi in Sangareddy district. The special train has 12 sleeper coaches and 4 general compartments.
Under the special Shramik trains run by the Ministry of Railways, the first train carrying almost 1,200 stranded labourers of Jharkhand from Telangana will reach the native state tonight. Chief Minister Hemant Soren has just now himself reviewed the preparations done by the state government at Hatia railway station in Ranchi and measures implemented to receive the stranded and migrant labourers coming from Telangana. Jharkhand becomes the first state to bring its migrant labourers back home through the first train run between Lingampalli railway station in Telangana to Hatia railway station in Ranchi today post-lockdown orders.
2 trains will start tonight from Jaipur and Kota in Rajasthan for Patna in Bihar, carrying stranded migrant workers and students. These trains will start its journey at 10 p.m. tonight and will reach Patna tomorrow afternoon. There are 24 coaches in these trains, including 18 sleeper coaches and 4 second-class general coaches. Social distancing will be maintained during the journey. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has thanked the Union Government, Indian Railways and Rajasthan Government in extending support to bring back migrant workers and students.
Bringing great cheer to Kerala, no COVID-19 positive cases were confirmed in Kerala today, whereas 9 persons have recovered from the disease. A train carrying migrant labourers to leave for Odisha very soon. A report.
Today is the first day that reported no COVID-19 cases from Kerala since the countrywide lockdown was declared on 24th March. 392 persons recovered from the disease in Kerala so far, recording a recovery rate of 79%. Presently, 102 active cases of COVID-19 are there in the state. Meanwhile, the first special train from Kerala carrying migrant labourers is about to leave from Aluva for Bhubaneswar. Around 1,200 migrant labourers will be carried in the non-stop train following strict social distancing norms. The medical screening of passengers are ongoing. Special police forces are being deployed to ensure law and order in the area. Food and water are also being made available for the long journey. Mayusha for AR News from Thiruvananthapuram.
Jammu and Kashmir administration today issued online registration and helpline numbers to facilitate migrant workers, students and other persons stranded outside the Union territory for their evacuation. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath today said that his government is doing all efforts for the welfare of labourers. State government is bringing back all its migrant workers and labourers from other states and taking care of them.
In Madhya Pradesh, the state government has appointed 7 senior Indian Administrative Service IAS officers to ensure the safe return of people of the state who are currently stranded in other parts of the country due to the lockdown. These officers, who have been assigned different states, have also been tasked with sending back the people from other states which are stuck in Madhya Pradesh. A report.
Additional Chief Secretary and in charge of State Level Control Room ICP Keshri informed that these officers will coordinate with the officials of the other states allotted to them. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan claimed that there was a significant decline in the number of coronavirus cases in the state. He informed that only 2.4% samples out of total samples have been tested positive in yesterday. Madhya Pradesh has recorded 2,625 COVID-19 cases, including 137 deaths so far. 482 COVID-19 patients have recovered from the infection. As many as 76 COVID-19 patients have also been discharged from hospitals in the state today. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
This is All India Radio bringing you a special program on COVID-19. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Centre extends lockdown for 2 more weeks with effect from 4th of May. Relaxations in green zone areas. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds separate meetings to review the aviation and power sector. Railway Ministry to run Shramik special trains to move stranded migrant workers and others. First special train from Telangana leaves for Jharkhand today. Health Ministry says recovery rate improves to above 25% in 14 days, no shortage of medical equipment. 200 new mandis from 7 states join eNAM platform for marketing of agricultural produce, and International Labour Day is being observed today. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
दर्शकों का पसंदीदा धारावाहिक श्री कृष्ण जल्द आ रहा है डीडी नेशनल, फ्री डिश और अन्य डीटीएच चैनल पर। सब्सक्राइबर्स अपना चैनल नंबर नोट करें। फ्री डिश 001, टाटा स्काई 114, एयरटेल 148, सन डायरेक्ट 302, वीडियोकॉन D2H 149, डिश टीवी 193 और डेन 138। आगामी आकर्षण धारावाहिक श्री कृष्ण। लोकप्रिय धारावाहिक महाभारत प्रतिदिन दोपहर 12 बजे और शाम 7 बजे डीडी भारती, फ्री डिश और अन्य डीटीएच चैनल पर। सब्सक्राइबर्स अपना चैनल नंबर नोट करें। DD 60, टाटा स्काई 1194, एयरटेल 151, सन डायरेक्ट 326, वीडियोकॉन DTH 480, डिश टीवी 197 और डेन 522। समय याद रखें, दोपहर 12 बजे और शाम 7 बजे। प्रतिदिन देखें लोकप्रिय धारावाहिक महाभारत।
अथ श्री महाभारत कथा।
The Delhi-Gurugram border was sealed by Haryana police today due to COVID-19 as people and vehicles coming from the national capital were asked to go back. Entry of vehicles and others without proper passes have been stopped from 10 a.m. today till further orders. Only those associated with essential services are being allowed and certain government officials are exempted. In Punjab today, 105 persons tested positive for COVID-19 and out of them, 87 positive persons are devotees who had returned from Nanded in Maharashtra recently. With this, the number of positive patients found so far has risen to 585 and number of active COVID patients have risen to 457. In the state so far, 108 patients are cured and discharged from hospitals and 20 have died of the disease.
Amid the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, the Maharashtra government today announced that 10% inclusion of population from the state will be provided free health treatment under the Mahatma Jyotiba Phule Jan Arogya Yojana. More in this report.
With surge in cases of COVID-19 in Mumbai, the state government today said that 2,000 additional beds will be set up. Besides, those elderlies residing in the densely populated localities and suffering from high blood pressure, diabetes and other comorbidities will be surveyed, and if needed, they will be sent for institutional quarantine. Out of the 36 districts in the state, there are as many as 14 districts in red zone, 16 in orange and 6 in green zone. In continuation to its earlier order, the state government said that 100% clinics should be kept open in Mali Malegaon, which is one of the badly affected areas in the state. Meanwhile, economic activities are picking up in green and orange zones as agriculture-related activities have started gradually. Sugar factories in Latur district have started functioning under the prescribed guidelines of maintaining social distancing and other necessary precautions. Kunal Shinde, AIR News, Mumbai.
Meghalaya is slowly inching towards a COVID-free state with 10 of the 11 active cases declared recovered by the health authorities. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma briefed reporters after a review meeting in Shillong today. A report.
8 of the 11 active positive cases in Meghalaya were tested negative and declared recovered yesterday, while today 2 more were declared recovered, reducing the number of active patients to 1. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said that the second testing of the 11 patients have been done, which have tested negative, and within 24 hours another testing will be done. If that also comes out negative, the patient would be declared recovered. It may be mentioned that 2 more tests on the positive patients were conducted after completion of their 14 days quarantine period. The state had a total of 12 COVID positive cases, out of which 11 were active and 1 dead. This is Rustam for AIR News, Shillong.
In Mizoram, people under the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana (PMUY) are getting free gas cylinders. Officials said 24,202 beneficiaries as against 28,121 active customers under the PMUY across the state have been provided free gas cylinders to facilitate them to cope with the stress of lockdown due to COVID-19 pandemic.
In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the Kulgam District Administration is continuously reaching out to the people in the district to mitigate their sufferings in the wake of COVID-19. More from our Srinagar correspondent.
Home delivery of essential items has been started and 24/7 control room established to provide prompt assistance to people. The administration has also distributed free ration under Pradhan Mantri Gramin Kalyan Yojana, whereby 12,828 quintals of ration was distributed among 57,347 families. 2,000 free food packets were also distributed among the migrant laborers and needy people during the lockdown. About 2.5 lakh masks have also been provided in all the red zones of the district. Moreover, the Labour Department in the district has disbursed an amount of rupees 84 lakhs and 70,000 rupees among the workers through direct benefit transfer mode after the imposition of lockdown. This is Sunil Kohl for AIR News from Srinagar.
Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani today reached out to 162 Nagarpalikas on the occasion of 61st Foundation Day of the state. Talking through the video conferencing, Mr. Rupani appealed to ensure all necessary preventive steps to combat and contain COVID-19. He said that local urban bodies should fine people not wearing masks, spitting and littering in public places.
In Puducherry, Health Minister Malladi Krishna Rao today said that a 64-year-old lady tested positive for the coronavirus disease COVID-19. Talking to newspersons, the minister said that this lady is from Kodalur of Tamil Nadu and not from Puducherry. In order to enhance immunity of the people in the wake of corona pandemic, the Himachal Pradesh government today launched Madhu Yashtiyadi Kashai, Kadha, a proprietary Ayurvedic medicine prepared by the state Ayurved department. While launching the Ayurvedic product in Shimla today, Chief Minister Jairam Thakur said this medicine would help in boosting immunity.
Indian scientists and researchers are using several tools and approaches in the fight against COVID-19. Hyderabad-based Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology is one of the major laboratories which is doing testing of COVID-19. In an exclusive interview to AIR News, Director of the Premier Laboratory, Dr. Rakesh Mishra, said CCMB is the only center in the country which is pooling the samples.
We are doing testing of the COVID. We are one of the major laboratories in Telangana state who is doing testing. We have done is we have introduced a concept called pooling, and in fact we are the only center in the country that is pooling the sample, which means if the occurrence of the disease is less than 2%, less than 3%, then you can pool 5 samples in one pool. Doing 20 tests, you can know the result of 100. If all of them are negative, then it is by doing 20 tests, you saved 5 times the money and time.
Digital IR thermometer is one of the important innovations recently announced by the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research and National Chemical Laboratory in Pune. While talking to AIR News, Mr. Kulkarni said that the design of the digital IR thermometer is available open source, wherein the complete know-how with mass manufacturing ready hardware and software design will be available to manufacturers across India for free.
This thermometer can be used for basic screening at large campuses. Pune-based Bharat Electronics is in process to mass manufacture these devices. Along with meeting the increasing demand by mass manufacturing, the main motive of this activity is to make complete design know-how available to the manufacturers across India. Therefore, this design is open sourced and is available under Creative Commons license to anyone who wants to manufacture it. It means that manufacturers won't have to pay any fees for this design and they won't have to invest any amount and time in the research and development of this product. They can simply take this complete hardware, software and enclosure design from us and manufacture it at their facilities.
In our series Experts Speak on All India Radio, we bring you some views of leading medical experts on COVID-19. Dr. Nand Kumar, Professor of Psychiatry, AIIMS, suggested to the people to stay at home, spend time with family members and practice yoga.
We are going to overcome this crisis within a few weeks. In the coming few weeks, stay at home, spend time with the family, do household works, exercise, listen to music, sing with the family, do yoga, meditation, and take care of emotional need of the family and yourself.
Dr. Anvita Agarwal, Resident Infectious Diseases AIIMS, advised the people not to be negligent and stay at their homes.
Coronavirus may be invisible, but the number of people affected are very much visible. More than 4 lakh people have already been affected all over the world, and the numbers are increasing from day to day. Don't be negligent. Please stay at home.
All India Radio Kohima will be broadcasting the School Education Department audio classes for students in Nagaland starting from tomorrow. The classes will cover important subjects under the Nagaland Board of School Education for classes 8th, 9th, 10th and 12th. The News Services Division of All India Radio, in its bilingual live phone-in program today, will bring you a special discussion program on COVID-19. Dr. Desh Deepak, senior physician from RML Hospital, will participate in the discussion. Listeners can ask questions to the expert on toll-free telephone number 1800-115767. You can also ask questions on telephone number 011-2331-4444 and post queries on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts by hashtag AskAIR. This can be heard tonight on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:25 p.m. onwards. This program will also be available on our website newsonair.com and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. You can also follow us on the News on AIR app for updates. 200 new mandis from 7 states today joined the eNAM platform for marketing of agricultural produce. They include 94 mandis from Rajasthan, 27 mandis of Tamil Nadu, 25 mandis each from Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat, 16 mandis of Odisha, 11 mandis of Andhra Pradesh and 2 mandis of Karnataka. This will bring the total number of eNAM mandis in the country to 785.
Today is International Labour Day, also known as International Workers' Day or May Day. The day is celebrated to honour the contribution of working men and women. President Ramnath Kovind has greeted the men and women workers on the occasion of International Labour Day. In a tweet, Mr. Kovind said, "This day is dedicated to honour the hard work and dedication of crores of men and women workers." He said they are laying the foundation for a better and prosperous India, and they are the nation builders in the true sense. In his message, Director General of International Labour Organization, Guy Ryder, called upon everyone to together build a better normal. And now, before we end the headlines once again, Centre extends lockdown for 2 more weeks with effect from 4th of May. Relaxations in green zone areas. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds separate meetings to review aviation and power sector. Railway Ministry to run Shramik special trains to move stranded migrant workers and others. First special train from Telangana leaves for Jharkhand today. Health Ministry says recovery rate improves to above 25% in 14 days. No shortage of medical equipment. 200 new mandis from 7 states join eNAM platform for marketing of agricultural produce. And International Labour Day is being observed today. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.com and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the special news program on COVID-19.